Alright, good. Then I'll hop over and see you later.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, should be fine. Alright. Alright, welcome everybody. I'm happycamper, and today I will show you Zeliard. Yeah, it's practically a pretty good time because I had now enough time has passed so that the intro is over. Just skip the rest of it, and then we can set up for the run. So one peculiar thing about this game is that you can change the speed settings, because it's a DOS game, and I guess that was an issue back then. So I'll be running this game with various speed settings, depending on if I'm in a dungeon or in a town. So you may see me change that once in a while. So right, I will start time once I get out of this speed menu. And then you will see, well, a nice old Metroidvania game. More on that shortly. So, with this, let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. So, this is pretty much, you could say, a very classic Metroidvania game. Pretty old one, from 1987. We are like this young hero and who just has a training sword, and tries to free the kingdom of this evil demon lord. And we need to just platform through some kind of dungeons. By the way, this death here is intended. So, some short explanation what I'm doing here. Turns out that if you walk into the first dungeon, or if you generally die in the first dungeon, you get some experience to it. That's kind of like a noob patch or whatever you could say. To make the game easier if you fail a lot early, I guess. So we can get some level ups, some easy to level ups early in the game to make the speedrun pretty much possible. Because it's not only helping us with life, but okay, that's the second effort, by the way, if I can get it. It doesn't only increase the life points, but it also gives you some strength on your sword. So you get stronger by having more levels. It's a small thing compared to if you buy a better sword, but it's noticeable, especially in the first level, because there are some enemies you cannot kill with one hit. So it is very useful to have the sword back there. Alright, and now for real. So, as you can see, there's some platforming involved. Oh, very nice almost drops here. Some platforming, some fighting. Pretty much your standard Metroidvania game, you could say. Later in the game, we will also see some spells, and shields are also in the game. It's not just a sword, it's just that we skip it very early on. This is a very interesting trick here to get up the slope. You're not supposed to get past the slope. But with stacking some enemies, it works. So this is already our first boss. Nice. That was pretty nice. So I will stay here a little bit and heal, because it's kind of scary to go in low to the next section. So I just heal up a little bit. Then we get this first gem as a token for that we killed this boss. And yeah, we will continue to the next town and to the next dungeon. So this second town is pretty much not very interesting. I'll just run past it because, well, it's nothing useful in there. You could get a first spell there, but it's kind of weak compared to what we bought in the first town. So you may have noticed that the king gave us 1000 gold, and while 1000 gold is nothing pretty much in the game, it's pretty much nothing in the game, but it is probably the best 1000 gold you can spend. Because you get these Magia stones with that, and they are just incredibly powerful. Alright, what do you have to say, guys? The controls and responses may be way more advanced than for that era. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent for that early. I mean, this is the DOS port, so the DOS port came out a bit later. Because the original game came out in 1987, but that was only in Japan on these PC-88 consoles, or PCs, I don't know what they're exactly. But it was ported later on for DOS, but I'm not sure when. 90, maybe 91. I cannot recall it. All right. I'm kind of in a tough spot here. I don't get much almos here. So talking about the game here, you see I don't have any gold at the moment. I just have these almos. It's what the enemies drop. Ah shit! I don't get any more here. That sucks. And you can convert these almos into gold later on. So by the way, this is the easiest boss in the game. Just because you have the Magia stones, otherwise it would be way more difficult. I've heard of this, but I didn't know it had an official English release. Well, welcome to this. Showing off the English release. There's actually a lot of differences between the original release and the DOS version. It seems like casually I will farm for some almos here, by the way. That it seems like casually the older version, the PC-88 version, is way harder. I could not get that version working yet, but we'll see. It might be also very difficult to speedrun. Alright, so I'm gonna play safe here. Marathon strats. Alright, no damage received. That's cool. Don't even need that potion here. Sad thing is that I don't have much almos yet. I need a lot more. Damn it. Yeah, let's keep it like that. So this level 3 is actually kinda and very, very, very dangerous. Oh damn. That might be a tough spot now. Yeah, maybe I just chill here in this area. Just doing a safety heal. So that's one of the things that is very nice with changing the speed is you recover HP in time. So if you just wait a little bit, you can recover a lot. But if you just keep it on a low speed, you will not. You will have to wait pretty much forever for that to happen. Kind of fishy, eh? That will soon change. Next one is not sea related. All right. Let's see if I can get some more money here. Bug dice. Oh, okay, that's good. So, for safety purposes, I will save here. Oh, I should have done that later, I guess. So one thing I probably should talk about now, because it will happen eventually, since this is, for me at least, a very tough game to just speedrun in one session to get a run through. The thing is, when you die, well, as you have seen earlier, pretty much, I respawn in the first town, and that's not only true for the first town, but for every town. So if I die in any of these dungeons, I respawn in the first town, and that is, of course, it's pretty much rip run in a in a PB pace session. But for the marathon, it might be what I need to go for. We'll see. But since I've come this far, I will just reload the game to one of these safe spots and hope I don't lose too much time. So, welcome to one of the most nasty bosses here. You see, already has twice my health. This time he behaved, but this cockatrice can be quite annoying. It's not really FPS that you change. It's the it's kind of like in-game cycles or something, because it will just skip. It will pretty much skip frames. So you see me. This is the one time that I go back into this town for after the boss. And that is because each of these towns have different rates of almas to gold ratio. Actually, that was too early, sorry. Which means that in this town you can get a lot out of your almas, and that's why I'm doing that here. Because I'm on a shopping trip. For 70, that's not good. I need some place to farm more gold for my safety strat. Oh, I never changed the speed here, whatever. Alright, there is one pretty common trope among a lot of games. I guess probably also especially some Metroidvanias, or action games, rather. So the next level will have ice physics. So who's excited for ice physics? Certainly not me, by the way. Because this can really ruin my platforming. Because it's kind of random how much you progress. Whew, at least I got this, nice. It's very helpful that I got this. Fantasy World Stonks Simulator. Kinda. Oh yeah, that's the right direction. Sorry, I was confused for a sec. So... Nice, I got this. This is really rare that I that I can grab this rope. So, Town 4, this random woman speaks with us, but it's fine. We get our first useful spell here. Fuego. So we will use this in this level and also the next. Alright, let me think for a second. We'll save here. How is ice plus full speed? The thing is, it doesn't really matter at first. It only matters when you stop. And I don't really know 100% how it works. But it... Oh shit, I missed that. But it matters how... I think it matters how much distance you covered with that run. Not really how much the speed was, but... we can only run anyway. There's no walking in this game. So... This is pretty much the same trick that I did in level 1, you will see. So I'm stacking these green blobs to get over here. And then tricky platforming section. Let me nail it, hopefully. Whew, okay, that was good. Nice, and got him. Actually, I want that. I pretty much want all I can get of these almas. So, one last section here. Alright. And now we go to the boss, and fitting for an ice level, it's an ice-related boss. So, let's hope I can do this. Oh, wow! That is rare! Okay, that is an insta-death. Alright. This you will have me see load. So, I only had this happen like once, I think, before. And I think in that case it didn't matter, because I had a different strategy. But, of course it has to happen in a marathon, that this happens again. So, you will see me do this section again. Hopefully in the same... like with the same outcome. Okay, nice. Okay, can I enter this door, please? Alright, let's do this. The ice block again. Ice block is mean to me. Alright, let's not go too far. So that's a trick in this with the Fuego. Since it stays to below, like it goes forward and then falls onto the floor. By the way, I'm just healing at the moment. Since going forth and then falling into the floor, the ice block takes a lot of damage unless he jumps. And since he's usually, when he's getting damage, he's walking back, you deal a lot of damage to this guy. So this is how it's supposed to be, not like the one before. That was a shame that this died. Alright, let's go into the very nasty level 5. For safety reasons, I'm not doing the fast strat here. When you freeze gelatine, this guy happens. Ah, damn it. This one. Alright, let's see the Mad Lad. so you will see this guy getting mad. Because I entered his thing too early, I don't have the thing to please him. I don't have the money to buy anything. Alright, I took the inn now. Don't need to do that later, I guess. And we get another spell here, Lanza. It's kind of similar to Fuego, which is great because there are both spells that can be triggered. Can go. They both go forward. Oops. I have to use this. They both get forward, and this is very helpful here against these red blobs, because they are indestructible to all my other things. I can only kill them with my magic. And that's why it's a safe strat to go for the magic first. I wonder if it changes it. I wonder if it changes the taste of a drink it gets put in. Fun thing is, we will see something like this again. Like this enemy. It will have a return. Alright, a little bit of farming here. I want more. Ah, shame, nothing dropped. Let me go up here. So, you see all this weird blue fluid around here? So that thing is poisonous. If you walk into it, you usually get damage. But I just went straight to this to these boots, these blue boots, and they prevent damage from that. So you see me now kind of walking pretty slow because I'm farming everything. I try to get as much almos here as possible for later on. Ados Fantasy. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that. In this level introduces walls that are not walls. Shame I didn't get it. So there are walls that you can pass through. Sometimes you can just pass through one side and not through the other. So you have to find a way back elsewhere. But yeah, this game has a lot of secrets that are very nasty. I think I'm pretty good with almos now, though. Okay, I'll change the other spell here. So those walls are not a glitch. It's intended by the game. You actually need to get through there, or through some of the hidden walls to get to positions where you can continue. This is actually pretty cool, casually. Alright, don't fall down here, because that's pretty much rip run. Huge time loss. So, we got a key here. Let's do this quick. Okay. Sucks. Okay. Waited a bit too long there. So you see all these blob thingies, they multiply if they get damaged. And since they're indestructible, they are very nasty things. Go on, let me farm that. Alright, now we're heading back to the town. I can speed this up. So now it's the proper time to enter this, because this time he is amazed that we got this Crest of Honor, and we trade in a better sword for it. So up until now, we were doing things with a actually bad sword. We had the training sword, the first sword in the game, and got until level 5. That is actually pretty impressive, that this is somehow possible. But the only thing that enables this is pretty much the magia stones. These stones you were seeing around my character the whole time, pretty much in the dungeons. I will go for a safety item here, the chewing fruit. So let's take a quick look into the inventory. I have 2 spells. I have these Parika shoes, and for the items I have 3 saber oils, these bracelets it looks like. Then I have a chewing fruit, so this pink pear, and the magia stones. These blue stones. You can only carry 5 items in the game. So I'm just saving here for safety to not do all the menus again. Yeah, the flaming F is the spell, the fuego. Now I have the Lanzar, the other spell equipped. That's this red L, or, well, it's not red, the flame is red, but... Let's farm this. Alright, can I get it? Got it, but late. Ah, that's a bit unlucky. Wait here a bit. Okay, then don't just jump over it. Flaming L, exactly. Oops. Okay, you saw this guy multiply. Let's equip this real quick. So, another scary enemy coming up here. Let's do the menu in there. So this guy can kill you very fast. So you see, he has more than twice my HP. And this guy's, if you fuck up once and just stand still for a moment, you are dead. Thankfully, he has a weakness, and that's saber oil. So thankfully, this is a thing to do this somehow safe. The thing is, like in PB attempts, I do a different strat, a faster strat, and then I'm not allowed to use a saber oil to this boss. And that was why a lot of runs die to this boss, because if you fuck up once, you just rip run. Alright, platform, come, please. So I need to get this key in the left upper corner, you see. So I sadly had to wait for this platform because I forgot to jump. And here's why level 6 is pretty much always scary. It has a lot of enemies that do random movement. Or very random movements. So there's these octopus thingies, which are flying around for some reason. And they like to kill you. And there you see these yellow birds. They can actually deal an infinite amount of damage to you if you don't react very fast. And that's why the magia stones are pretty nice to have here, because they can take care of a lot of the stuff before it touches you. Because you cannot tank as much. Yeah, you also see this block. You have to stop before that, because these things are so dangerous. That's an incredibly competent game for its time and console. Yeah, I think so too. I was pretty impressed when I first played it. Okay, don't? Okay, thank you. Not too much damage here. So, wait for the block to drop. So I should heal here, I think. Oh, I forgot there's a block here too. Because there is a kind of block of faith, you could call it, in this next section, pretty shortly. And when that drops, I mean, you have to hope to live, because... Oh, let's also equip the shoes. So now we are allowed to get up these slopes. But you saw this thing drop. this block drop. You cannot trigger it in any way before that, and it just likes to kill you in a lot of runs. So finally we go into the next town. Oops. I don't know why I did that. So magic we'll do later. We can go to the bank first. One to 4. So you see the rate has changed a little bit. The rate in the third town was 1 to 8, and now we're 1 to 4. So in this town I buy the honor shield. Yeah, that's the first time I buy a shield in this game, and also the last, because we don't need any better. I will also buy another chewing fruit here. For safety. And I like to see that I have 2,700 gold here, because that is very fitting for the next level. So we get another level up. We got a new spell as well. Pretty useless spell, to be honest, because Raskar is... or is it Raskar? Yeah, Raskar. It has its issues, because it just drops, I think, 4 rocks from the top. And... oops, it's platforming here. And it's not that powerful as well. So Lancer is way much useful, which is also why I'm equipping it now. Because it's also a lot nicer for the next boss. Hopefully the next boss is not a dick. Alright, where are you? Nice, I got him. Alright, let's just head in there. So, I like to call this guy the soccer player without a head. So he drops these things out of his torso, his balls, and they just roll to us. Don't ever get caught into them, because they are nasty. I might need to heal here. Other than that, he's not very powerful, this guy. Actually, let's do this. So I just use a magic to make him walk back a little bit every time I jump over the ball. They don't really do much damage. So thankfully this guy behaved. Because, yeah. He can, if he destroys a shield, which can happen, before he even destroys you, before he kills you, then you're in a lot of trouble, because you cannot just shit 6k gold out of somewhere. You cannot just get them. That would mean like a lot of grinding. Especially since the rates are getting worse and worse. So you would have to walk back a few towns to grind. Alright, so we're already at level 7. Which is the fire level. Haha, tropes are served. So I just get for safety 1000 gold. Oh no, I dropped again? I've done this all the time here. I guess I have to use it now. Jesus, okay. I have to figure out the way back, because I actually don't know. Alright, that should be the way back. Whew! So you notice me taking a little bit of fire damage every now and then. This is like the specialty of level 7. You get a little bit of fire ticks. Almost a year after Zelda 2. Oh, okay. Guess that's why they have similar names. So let's heal here. Another very useful spell. I actually don't know how it's called. Something Aquathon. I didn't read the line there. Let's save just to make sure that I don't fuck up here. Where is it? Here it is. So here we have a revival of this water or this ice block boss. This time it looks really like gelatine. Key failing after the boss and the pose of the crystal are all pretty similar. True, true. That is, I guess, a common trope between those games. Actually, I did something wrong then. Need to go here first. So we buy a cape from this guy. It's not super useful. Let me shop here real quick. So I need a saber oil. And the chewing fruit. And this should be enough to fight the next boss. So I get another upgrade because this mini boss gave me enough experience for another level up, which is perfect. And yeah, now for some more skips and tricks and fun with dragons. I didn't need to do that, but whatever, I did it. So we grab this key here. I will switch to... okay. I'll switch here to the cape. Ha! The run killer was there, but we avoided him. Nice. This guy can sometimes kill runs. He likes to do that. So this guy that dropped. So I'm here preparing for another trick. Okay, I didn't get it. So in this level there are invisible walls. There are kind of currents. Well, actually there's also currents, but this time it's more like an invisible wall. And well, obviously, invisible wall, you cannot pass through it, right? In this case, you can, if an enemy pushes you through it. And this is what I'm trying to set up here. With this windhound. Or wind doggo. So he pushes me through an invisible wall. And therefore I can get to this key that I really need. And now we're gonna do it again. Because I also need to do that to get to the boss. It's actually a Dungeon Attack Dragons monster. True. Generic Dungeons and Dragons monster. Alright, don't kill me. Thanks. So here I take a little bit of damage intentionally. Because there's another nice trick that is coming up. So you saw me getting these potions earlier, right? So there's a lot of potions. The blue one heals for full. And the thing is, the blue one he keeps healing even after you take damage. And it will still try to heal you as much as it can. So I can just run against this boss. Oh boy, I just wanted to heal, come on. So I just upgraded my sword so that I do maximum damage. And then, yeah, just run against this guy with this whirlwind attack or whatever you call it, to do maximum damage to the dragon. And with this, we're already in the last level, level 8. Yeah, we'll see how about that one goes. Here we need a small section to get this lion key, which hopefully I don't fuck up, before we enter the town. Alright, platform, come back. Thank you. So, that's the lion's head key. Alright, then that's the town. Magic I don't need an inn. Let's do the upgrade here. So, we get the final spell in the game. Guerra or something it's called. And the final level upgrade here. I still want to repair my... Actually, I can do that in another thing. So the thing here is, in this town, there's a very mysterious, house. And when you walk in there, it teleports you back into level 6. So that was kind of a trick of the evil Lord Yashin to make you run back to him. But actually it is needed to go back here, because there are some secret... There's a one door that you couldn't open before, because you needed this lion's head key. So once you have that, you can enter here, in this green door. Yeah, a lot of these spells have also the dungeons, they have all pretty much something in common with... they mean something in various languages. I think usually it's Spanish and Latin that they used. By the way, I just got the enchantment sword. This is the best sword in the game, by far. And some boots, which let me jump a little bit higher. So I need these for platforming in level 8, that's why I needed to go back here. And now we are on the way through level 8. So hopefully I'll do the platforming correct here. Ah, damn it. That I could have done correctly. Alright. Hey, Turnip! Welcome in. Okay, hopefully it won't happen again. Ah! I didn't duck. I need to duck there for a second too. At least these crab things, or lobster things, are not as annoying as the dogs in the previous level. They're still very annoying though. Damn it. I keep fucking this up. It was going so well so far, but this time around I'm having some issues here with the platforming. Alright, let's do it slow. So, first part is done. Got the key. So I need to go back here and up here and do this part. Alright, that was first try though. Second part. It's also, I think, less difficult. Music turns bad as soon as I... What? Okay, why is it not working? Okay, here we go. So that's also a current introduced from level 7. Invisible currents, here we go. And these are the returning the walls that are not walls from level 5. Okay, that was a bit dangerous here. Actually I should heal. I can do this. Fruit. Because these slimes here, these green red slimes, if you're on the left, they deal pretty much no damage. But if you're from the right, if you're coming from the right, they have red attacks and they deal a lot of damage. So I won. This is the last town in the game, and what I'm looking for here is 1 saber oil. And the rest will be chewing fruits. Okay, I cannot carry more. Fine. Okay, we're talking about the emotes. So, just some safety repairs. So the thing about the last town is it has pretty much it's almost perfect. It has the best equipment, the best rate for almost to gold ratio. It has a town where you can heal for free. The only thing it doesn't have is a safe spot. So you cannot save here. Also, by the way, this is a very interesting door. The only door in the game where you need to enter multiple times to get where you want, or where you need to go also. So that one is pretty nasty. Casually, at least. Hey, I nailed that. Cool. Getting better at this. Oh, come on. Usually I get this still too very easily. Okay, the next room is a lot of platforming, so enjoy this site. Damn it. Okay, I didn't get it. Come on. Okay, this is now too dangerous. I'll reset the room for that. Alright, got it. Okay, finally. So you can use these... Oh, damn it. So good, so much for that. Failing instantly. So you can use the platforms to go up this rope, but it's also possible just from where you start the level. Alright, so hopefully that is working. So here are more currents, but if you jump too early, you get the wrong current. Alright, hopefully I'll nail this. Ooh, very nice. Alright, that didn't take too long. And we're already in the last room with monsters. So soon to be no monsters anymore that I need to fight. Alright, how do I deal some damage? That should... that's more than enough. Alright, damn wisps. Come here. Alright, that is... I intentionally took some damage here for setup. Because there's a very... actually, I don't need to change the speed. There's a very powerful enemy in there. And I really need this setup again. So that's the same trick that I used on the dragon. So why I... Whew, okay, that was kinda close. So while the potion is healing me, I cannot die. I can drop to 0 life and I'm still alive somehow. So I really need to abuse this glitch to save to get through this enemy because he's a monster. That boss is a monster. Sadly, this guy here, the final boss, Yashin, is kind of a bummer, at least in the speedrun. Casually, he might be more of a challenge, but to be honest, the 8th boss is a lot more challenging. So, final boss is, yeah, kinda easy. He has only a few frames so you can hit him, but if you're paying attention, you should be able to hit him. Right, I'm jumping a bit too late here always. Damn it. Damn it. Can I hit him? So there's a lot of invincibility frames during that. I'm waiting too long. Now I finally got a hit. Other than that, it's pretty easy to dodge his attacks because we just need to jump. Okay, this is tedious. I tried to hit him with the magic, but I couldn't. Somehow I'm off with the timing. Okay, now it's working somehow. Come on! Okay, finally. So when he's low, he gets out of this invisibility, and after that you just hit him with this magic spell, and then he usually should die. Actually, in that state, he's much more dangerous to you, but it doesn't matter. We just kill him quickly. So actually, time is coming up soon because I just need to free the princess here, and that's time for me. And yeah, watch these cutscenes go by as we freed the princess from her petrified state that the evil demon lord Yashin put her in. And since Yashin is banished back into sleeping state or being destroyed state, actually it states he's destroyed, but they never really specify because in the beginning they say they want to return him to his prison. But yeah, that's as much as Zeliard goes. I guess a not very commonly known game. Pretty old game, but I really like it from this Metroidvanian style. For how old it is pretty awesome. For its area, for its era. All right. That's it for now. Let's ping up. Oh, where did I go?